comments on how that's gonna work? Because if they come in and they say they can do it for more than 10, then we're back here to go for a tender. So could the motion include that if Stantec doesn't agree to do it under that amount, then we go for request for proposal?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
To try to move things forward?
Yeah, I'll add that to it if my seconder will.
I will.
Yeah. So that we can see it move forward.
You want to tell them 8?
I like that.
We know it's gonna be 10.
Yeah.
It will be 999.
It should be.
Okay, it's got moved and seconded that Stantec be offered it under the thing. And if it's not, it gets reapplied. So this will go back to our councils, I presume?
Probably in the essence of time.
Maybe
We'll
we
have a council meeting before the board meeting. It shouldn't take
We can
Stan
have
very
that
long getting that back, so.
information gathered.
I think we both have meetings on the 4th, so we could have, it could be approved at council on the 4th,
Okay,
or further direction could be given on the 4th.
okay. Don is,
Under 5,000 doesn't require council approval.
And under 5,000 ours doesn't require council approval either.
Oh, yeah, just give me a call back. I was just gonna-
all in favor of that? Carried. The next one. Redesign number 3, you mean? Yep. There's decision to retain a new engineering firm to confirm the issues with Dylan, is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I think I would make a motion that states that we should tender out the redesign process conditional on the results of the BCF.
And any contractual issues with Dylan are resolved?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to make sure we look at number 3.
Yeah. We don't want to get, we don't want to get in a position of legality again. We change the plan for that. So the motion is,
Okay.
we tendered subject to the Bill Canada Fund. And we tender for redesign, the company to redesign the plant.
I would say probably, we want them to do redesign and construction management.
Okay? Yeah.
Providing there are no contractual
Issues.
issues.
Seconder for that? You moved it. Jim?
I would.
All in favor of that? It's carried. And number 4,
I think 2, 3, 4 are all.
that's part of 3 and 4 all together. Okay?
Okay, so the next, now we just went through some, life insurance company went through some other considerations to again move us forward. In Stantec's report, they talked about the service delivery model. So whether we do this the conventional way of design it, tender, and then have a contractor build it, or whether we go design build. At the working group level, we had discussed amongst ourselves, and we felt that the conventional method would probably best serve the partners, given the higher level of control we have of the process. So the Atlantic Shore staff report included a recommendation to use the conventional service delivery model, and then council passed more of a blanket motion saying that the recommendations in the staff report were passed. So Atlantic Shore's council supported the conventional delivery model, and we're just asking that the board consider it as well.
I'll move that.
Do you support that?
Please.
Second by Elizabeth. All in favor of that? It's carried. The next one is dealing with 3.3, the working group. And we have a motion that the working group be dissolved, and a technical steering committee, staff, and engineers be struck. Dr. Meredith?
Yes, I just wanted to point out that these are the draft minutes. We haven't been approved by council yet. And actually, Doug Bonestell, who unfortunately isn't here today because of his knee surgery, but he did watch the video again from our August 14th meeting, and the actual wording is that it's a suggestion to discuss that the working group become a staff technical group. That's the exact wording from the video. So it's a matter of discussion of the suggestion that the working group become a technical group. So.
Yes, I kind of like to to see where we're going to, if we're going anywhere with the PS2 decision. And if we are, I would like to see this working group stay in place until that is completed. If we're going.
Yes, as I thought about this further after our discussions at council, I'm actually been very, very grateful for how well the working group has functioned. I mean, we've been in years of discussion and not able to come to consensus, but as the working group has come to consensus in the last 4 months, which is fantastic, and it's really working well. And I can see the value in that continuing on as an advisory group, perhaps over these issues, just to stay actively involved and perhaps over, involvement in the technical aspects as well as the joint agreement, whatever that's going to be worked out between the CAOs and things too. It's just, it seems to be able to find the compromise necessary for us to be cooperating together. So I'd like to support it going on.
I can only support until the PS2 thing. After that, it's a board decision. We need all the information, all the help we can get. There's still only 6 members on the board. As far as the working group, I don't know. They're not going to make up the agreement. So, advisor, why should? That's
lawyers and CAOs.
exactly. The lawyers are going to be doing that part. I can see the PS2, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it.
I guess, I thought the working group has completed its job on this. If we want to reestablish it for the PS2, our council hasn't decided where we are with the PS2 yet. We're going to get the presentation later. As far as the technical committee for the building of the plant, it'll speed the process up if the staff deal with it. They can do their meetings quicker than making sure there's extra people involved. But whatever the board wants.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Little sub-meeting.
I guess we're kind of having the discussion here that we do disband it now. And if it comes to after, we can bring it back together for the PS2
To deal with the PS2,
alone.
not alone.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that, do I make that motion? Or do we just make the motion to stand now and then after bring it back? What would you like to see
I disband it for
for the present?
whatever you want for a motion.
I
but
would-
I would disband it for the plant.
I would
Let
disband,
the
okay.
staff technical committee deal with the plant. If we establish that we're going forward with discussions on the PS2, we can reestablish the working group to be part of that discussion.
That's a good motion. I'll
For
make that
just
motion.
that. Okay, seconder for that? Dave? Question?
I just like to speak to that once more because I think we'd be missing out actually. I think that there's an opportunity. I'm not saying it's me necessarily being that person on the board. I don't mind if someone else is, but I think there's a value in having that political perspective in those decisions making as well. It's just a healthy, full-bodied discussion for with the working group there, and it's been excellent to come to a compromise that all parties have been able to accept. And so, I would say it'd be very unfortunate if we did go forward and miss out on the benefits of having those perspectives that they've been able to bring us to a point of cooperation and full motion too.
Okay. Anyone else want to speak to the motion? The motion is that we disband it now and can be reinstated